Hello, YouTube. I want to talk about suicide. It's become a main thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've tried to commit suicide on four or five separate occasions. I honestly, I don't do it for attention. I tell, like, if I'm ever gonna commit suicide, I always tell, like, probably three people. Caitlin, I love you, by the way. She's always stopped me, but I always tell those people, I don't tell them because I want them to stop me. If I want to commit suicide, like, I want to kill myself, and I know it sounds fucking crazy me saying that, but, I don't want to live anymore. But I hate when people are like, they post on Facebook or Twitter or something, and they're like, hey, I'm gonna kill myself. Because then you're just wanting attention. I tell three people maximum, which was Caitlin, probably my dad, and probably my mom. That's the only people I really want, like, my parents, my guardians, but those are the only people I tell because I wouldn't want to, like, kill myself, then not have said goodbye. That's the only reason. And I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but I don't want to be stopped. I know Caitlin always does, and I love you for it, Caitlin, because you make my life that much better, but like, I don't want to be stopped. If anybody's ever committing suicide and they're like posting it on Facebook, they're messaging you on Facebook, unless you're really, really close to them, they're not going to do it. They're looking for attention. They want you to have a pity party over them, and it can get kind of sad. I mean, you know what? If you're going to commit suicide, you wait till nobody's home. You'll hook up some extension cords and you'll drop a fucking set of speakers in the bathtub while you're standing in there. Or like you'll just take a bunch of power cords and link them all together all the way to the bathtub, just stand there and drop, or flick the switch to turn one on, and it'll just, you're not living anymore, so. But then, and you're, like, if you ever don't ever talk to school counselors about it. Never. Because they'll always say, oh, we can send you to ADAC and they can help you. I mean, no, they're just going to send you, and then if you live in Red Deer like me, you're going to go to a place in the hospital called, Ward 39, then they send you Pinoca, and they go through your phone, they go through all your stuff, and then they keep you in a straitjacket with a bunch of fucking chronic masturbators and, like, crazy, like, fucking, like, fucking, like, clawing their face off. But in all seriousness, suicide, you can't prevent it. You cannot prevent it. If somebody is wanting to kill themselves, you're not going to prevent it. Unless you're extremely close, you're not going to prevent it. I mean, I thought about it, like, I still want to commit suicide. I know it sounds fucking crazy, but I don't want to live. If you're ever thinking about it, unless you're really, really close, like, and I mean, like, not just like, hey, we're best friends, let's hang out every day close. Like, you actually have to mean something to that person. It's the only reason why they tell you if they were serious about doing it. So take my example, Caitlin. If I were to say, hey, I'm going to commit suicide, but that's because I just want to say goodbye, and I always want you to remember me as the good person I am. Whereas other people that are like posting their like new stats update, they're like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Does anybody else want to fucking chill? Sorry, I just kind of trolled there. But no, like, honest to God, then they're just looking for attention. You know, I mean, like, you can totally tell who wants to commit suicide. I mean, not really that much. I wear long sleeve shirts, if you haven't noticed. If I ever do wear a shirt, it's long sleeve. Because I know that some of you guys may pause the video and you'll, like, if you look at my arm, it's like all over. I have it on my legs. I used to cut myself a lot. Now that I have scars on it. Yeah, I have, one of my, fairly close friends, Shelby, we dated, and then, one of her friends kind of, like, wrecked it for me, but she meant so much to me, and she still does, and I have her name carved into my leg. But in all seriousness, you're not going to prevent it. And if you try to and be like, if you ever see somebody that posted it as a status, you comment on it, he say, go for it, fucking pussy. I don't believe you. And mind my language, I know it's YouTube, but that's just what you gotta do, because there's no way that they will do it. You will see them the next day and they'll be happy as hell, because that's how I used to be. Till I realized I honestly don't really care anymore. Sorry, this is just kind of bugging me. That probably looks really horrible. But yeah, honestly. And then, like, suicide, you'll know when somebody's serious because you'll be hanging out with them, you'll be having a great time, and then just out of nowhere, it'll go, like, it'll feel like empty. Like, it'll just feel like, boom, sadness has just covered the place. Because you'll be like, ha, and then, you'll stop and you'll just be like, and, like, it'll be done. And then you know that person is extremely sad. And I mean, I don't recommend suicide at all, because as soon as you commit suicide, you are gonna crush those who care about you. Like, literally, you will take their insides and just squeeze it so tight that they go through so much pain that they can't get to sleep at night. Believe me, one of my old friends committed suicide, and, like, that's why I'm sad, like, because he committed suicide. He left me to fight the world on my own. And when I say fight the world, I literally mean fight the world, because I hate the world. Yeah, but that's all I really wanted to say. I mean, it's just like a really popular topic that's going on right now in our generation of teenagers and kids and stuff. But yeah. Oh, hey, I said I had a pair of fat pants on my very first video. Well, I just finished washing them, and what fat pants are is they look like this. And my fat pants are red with biohazard, so I'll just throw them on quickly to show you. They're pretty freaking amazing, if you ask me, because they look amazing. Anyway, another pair. On a twist. Basically, what fat pants are these. Yay, fat pants. So they're supposed to go down when you hide your feet, and then when you shuffle it. And then when you spin it, and so on and so forth. Yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk to you about, and you're not really talking back because it's a video, but yeah, I really hope you have a good night. I mean, I don't want to depress anybody, but, if you're going to kill yourself, if I don't know you, I hate to sound mean, but, like, I don't care. You cannot prevent death, right? But yeah, that's all I mean, just a random thought that I thought about, and I was like, hey, wow, it's still fresh in my memory, let's get some videos on it, and yeah. Don't commit suicide, though, because you will, like, just destroy those around you. Well, have a nice night, and I hope that you take my words of wisdom into thought. I don't know. But I'll see you next video. Alright, see ya.